secrets get revealed.
Where secrets are revealed, Fire Living Dead. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for the big response and all of your love on Fire Living Dead. That was a labor of love for us. We've done it a very long time. But we're here today to actually talk about some things that you didn't know about the game.
I'm Jared Sleeper. We write together, but I was also had a little part helping out in the show. And then a real, legit contestant from the show, Olga K, who, as you reveal, was kind of sort of also on the creative team.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, too.
Pretty much.
So it's time to get to your questions.
The first question we're going to talk about that you guys asked a lot about were the kills that happened, the kill scenes. Were they planned? Were they not planned?
What happened is that if you were a gamer entering Fire Living Dead, you had these two patches, and once one got pulled off, you were actually pulled out of the game. But what we wanted to do was create these like elaborate kill scenes or cut scenes.
We would go back and create narrative versions for fun after we ripped their patches off, and we filmed that after the game ended.
And Mons was pretty hilarious.
And Mons is my favorite.
Yeah, mine too.
Arms just rip off.
And he got a patch ripped off, by the way, during gameplay, but when we went back to film the cutscene, we tore his arms off, because it's a cutscene. It's over the top.
So as you're playing a game, it's, you know it's a game, you know it's not real, but at the same time, it's still kind of, that heavy energy is very realistic, though, and very convincing, and it's creepy, you know. Even if you know it's a game, it's like you have moments in a split second that if people get too far from you, you're like, wait, I'm by myself.
Yeah, and gameplay went straight for 4 hours. We never said cut. We never stopped.
That's not counting though them hanging out in the van.
And everyone was asking so many questions.
Oh, it's really hot out. What is that? It's really hot.
Step up. What, really?
So like some of the kills, like Olga and Sam at the beginning of the show, were planned really to tell everybody that they were in trouble.
I got a call 2 months before the production, and Tony said, I want you to be part of this project. I had no idea what he was talking about, and I said yes. And then he said, but the thing is, you're gonna die in the first 5 minutes. And we're like, wait, what?
We wanted to make sure that the games were instantly put into the game in a really visceral and very actually violent way.
I knew the whole time that I'm gonna be dying, and I'm gonna be the first one, and I only had one take. So I had to really sell it and to see who is gonna rescue me.
Yeah, because your death was especially difficult because it was happening during gameplay, and we didn't want to give away the fact to the other gamers that Olga was in on it with us.
When Olga died so quickly, I was like, I don't understand, like, what happened. I don't know, like, where did we go wrong?
When the first man went down, it was Sam. I was trying to help him. I didn't want him to die because he was part of our team, or so I thought he was. And then I was just trying to save myself after that.
If you guys watched the first episode, I had a zombie underneath my bed, so I started screaming and falling on my face, and the zombie was dragging me back inside of the cell, and at which point Jesse freaked out because like, oh no, we have to save Olga! And Jesse was like ripping me, like I literally thought my arms gonna fly out because I was holding onto the cell, and then Jesse was, so it was very painful.
And Jesse doesn't realize that he's actually pulling out her blood packs.
Yeah.
If he would have seen that, he would have been like, what? What is this?
Yeah.
Wait a second. So we were so nervous watching, and I felt like all the gamers, after they saw that, they're like, wait, if we get a patch pulled, it's like a huge thing. We could and even though they knew they wouldn't die, we wanted to put the seed into their mind that this is for real.
Yo, Olga's dead, yo. They got her fast.
Wait, already?
Yes, I tried all my might to save her. The dude was strong as
Okay, and along the lines of the kills, let's talk about then, a lot of people were really upset about why you killed Joey. Why did you kill
Joey?
So my job as Dr. Altagracia is when they came into the room I was being kept in, that I was supposed to take out at least one gamer.
It was weird seeing Tony because he was in character. He was this other person, and like, you know, when you see a friend, you're like, oh, hey. But I think in my mind, which almost got me out of the game, is that I was thinking of him as Tony, not as, you know, he could possibly kill me, which he almost did.
And so I thought instantly, I'm like, okay, I have to take out Jesse because he's totally aced this game. He's done things like pick up guns off extras.
Yeah, like the gun wasn't supposed to happen.
It wasn't supposed to happen.
It was probably a real surprise for the extras.
wrong pass, buddy.
Yeah, totally. I lunge at Jesse, and he sees me out of the corner of his eye. He literally turns around, and he just plants me, strong arms like into the wall. Yeah. I turn, and who do I see standing closest to me? And I couldn't cheat, so I had to go to the closest person, was Megan. And I grabbed for Megan, and Joey steps in the way. And I'm like,
Joey saved Megan.
Yeah.
The last question we really had about the kills was, why did Justine slow down? down in the hallway.
Okay, that's a question that Jared can answer.
Well, she slowed down because we told her to slow down, because I killed Justine about 10 minutes before that happened. The same hallway that Gina gets got in. I also got Justine.
She was booking so fast she didn't realize that she was out, so we had to pull her out of the game in the hallway. But the problem was we had all of that footage of her making it all the way to the hallway.
Right.
So Justine is like a pretty awesome gamer and obviously way too smart to have slowed down. But we had to create that in post during her cutscene to explain why she got killed.
I think
she would never stop running.
All right, let's talk about door gates, the police door gate. People were very upset about Jesse seemingly locking the doors on Megan at the end.
Yeah.
All of the doors, but just the front one were locked.
Dana, open the door for me!
You should have gotten it back.
It wouldn't open.
Oh, I didn't know it was shut.
Open it.
And it was literally the only time during the gameplay that all of the doors actually stayed locked.
Okay, I have a little story because I don't know if this was, okay, so I at one point turned into a zombie and I was like, I'm gonna kill some people, and then I saw the police car and I forgot that as a zombie I can't actually think logically, so I actually opened the back door.
You were inside the back door of the car.
And
That's
like,
why they locked all the doors.
I think I think so.
It's the only part where everything went perfect during the whole game. And when you got out, they locked both the back doors. So it's Olga's fault, by the way. So we're revealing shit. This is really happening.
And I remember walking out. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, I think I just messed up.
You inadvertently, you zombie, but as a zombie, you inadvertently killed Megan.
But that was like the whole show was full of like really funny. Well, like somebody else said line like, why didn't Megan just get on top of the car like Joey did?
Which was moving, by the way.
Like nobody predicted Joey getting on top of the car either.
Get away! I can't let you in. They're everywhere. Get open the window.
Joey, Joey, what the fuck?
Listen! I will smash this windshield! You want it?
Fight the Living Dead for season 2 is going to be at least 48 hours plus of gameplay. It's going to be pretty crazy.
It's not going to be like in the prison either, right?
100% not in the prison.
Yeah. And so it'll still be zombies?
It'll still be zombies, but that is Fight the Living Dead. By the way, Charles Strippy texted me yesterday, and he wants to play. So I want Charles for sure to be in season 2.
Awesome.
Wow, I'm like really excited to talk about this too. So we are developing other games for you guys as well. The first one that's coming up is going to be called Find Me, and I'm collabing with Megan on that, and I'm super, super excited about that. There's also going to be Controller, which me and Jared have been working on for months. I can't really talk about it, but that's something where you guys will be playing directly and indirectly. And then there's also something that we just started called The Cult, which is a game we're going to be playing on Snapchat as well as on YouTube. So Find Me will be first. That's going to show up in about a month and a half. If you guys want to be a part of any of those games, just email me at gamer@blackboxtv.com, and we're going to get back to you guys because we want to develop stuff that you can play too.
What do you think about Fight the Living Dead season 2? Is that can you put a timeline?
Yeah, so we're working on that right now. A lot of you guys sent me your zombie faces to Snapchat. We're actually going through those. We're going to post our favorite. Awesome. More importantly, tell me in the comments below who you think should be the gamers in the next Fight the Living Dead. You guys have already sent me awesome lists. We want to actually take your favorites and at least ask them if they want to play. I want to thank Jared and Olga for joining me and doing this. They're both good friends and a big part of what I do and what I create. So we love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
And thanks for watching.